I like to help people and I like to solve complicated problems. Early on, when I was growing up, my mother told me I'd be an excellent lawyer because I can analyze and I can argue. Now, after high school, I didn't go directly into college. I worked construction. But after a while, I thought, what am I doing here? My mother said I'd be a great lawyer. So I went to college, went straight A's through college and law school, and then became a lawyer in a large firm. I went to 2 large firms, and I found I could really help the clients even more if I had my own office. So my objective is to find out what the needs are of a given client and try to find a creative way to satisfy those needs and make the client pleased with the service. Well, the philosophy that guides my work as a lawyer is rather simple. Hard work and preparation. I don't put things off until tomorrow that I can do today, because you don't know what's going to pop up tomorrow that you have to deal with. And I'm a trial lawyer, right? So I get prepared for all trials in advance. I will do all of the depositions, the summaries, the interrogatories. I will summarize them. I'll prepare the opening statement, the examinations, both direct and cross, and my closing argument in draft before I even walk into the courtroom. I also prepare my notes for jury selection so I can find the best jurors for my given case. Not all jurors are good for all cases, so you have to be careful in the selection process. And really, to be honest, when you're picking a jury, what you're really trying to do is make friends and establish a relationship. You do the opening statement, and my opening statement is almost more like a closing argument. I try not to cross the line too much, but by the time I'm done with my opening statement, that jury is going to vote for me. What it takes to be successful in a courtroom is preparation, likability, and respect for the jury. By example, a juror gets a notice to come. He comes, but he or she doesn't really want to be there. They're just ordered to be there. So you want to thank them for their service in advance, recognize it's hard on them to be present, and then be respectful of them. One thing I do is I will memorize all the jurors' names before I ever get up. The jurors come in. Usually there's 18 you initially will examine. And I will, while the judge is talking to them, just telling the jurors what's going to be happening, I'll be memorizing their names. Then when I get up, I will go and ask Mr. Schwartz, how do you feel about this? And Ms. Ramirez, how do you feel about that? You heard what Mr. Schwartz said. Do you agree or disagree? But now I'm calling them by their name. And first it amazes them, because how did I memorize all the 18 names in such a short time? But it's respect when you call a juror by their name. So from the moment you walk in that courtroom, you're on stage. And even in the parking lot, you have to be a gentleman wherever you are, because you don't know where the jurors are. And you sure as heck don't want to cut off somebody in the parking lot or be rude in any way, shape, or form and only find their juror right there you are, looking at them in the jury. I truly enjoy what I do. I enjoy the practice, and I believe to be successful, for the jury, you have to be personable, respectful, polite, and you have to also ask them questions that will get them to give you responses so you can really assess whether or not they're biased or not. Some people just ask routine questions, get yes or no's, and sit down. And that's terrible. I don't do that.